Hey guys, I'm back in Croatia from the UK. I was over there for about 4 months, but now I'm finally back, thank God. Everything went well with making the little one back in the UK, got the passport for her, and then when we did, we finally made our way back. I have some great news to give you guys, and it finally feels like the light is at the end of the tunnel for all my issues. The electricity has been finally complete. And it was done towards the end of November. So it did take a long time, but we got there in the end. And it was kind of done in 2 stages. So stage 1 was kind of putting this electricity block, like the meter and everything like that in first. So they had like diggers and stuff like that, and they put it in. Once they put that in, a week later, they came again and then attached the electricity to the meter and then electricity to the house. So that's all done. So happy days. So did I miss Croatia while I was in the UK? Yes, I did. I missed it massively. Going back to the UK again for a long period of time, even though it was nice to see family and spend time with family and stuff like that, I just realised my time there it's gone. And it's not something I'd ever go back to again for various reasons. It's just my mindset's completely changed when it's gone to UK, and I just can't see any further life there for me. So I was very pleased to come back here, even though quite a lot of my videos have been sort of pretty negative in some aspect, shape or form, but that's mainly towards all the bureaucracy. And I feel that, when you move here, you are going to have those things to tackle with. It's something you just got to persist through. Once it's all sorted and it's all out of the way, then you can finally just take that deep breath and then relax and kind of enjoy your life here. Because at the minute, it's just, once you're fresh to a country, there is a lot of things you've got to sort out, all your IDs, your residence, all your things with your house, and maybe things to do with your job and all that kind of thing. Which then brings me towards my next path as well, which I am in the process of making a business here. It has taken me a few months to get this sorted out as well, but we are towards the end of that mile now. So what I will be doing is making a plumbing and heating business again here. So I will be doing sort of any plumbing installation, big or small. Mainly, I was in central heating before. That's kind of what I prefer. So I will be doing the same thing over here. When it comes to doing bathroom installations, that's not my type of thing, but I can do repairs and maintenance. But we'll see how things go as well. I do have a few other ideas that I do want to pursue as well. And this is just a starting point to get some money in and to hopefully meet some new people and serve people. But I hope to maybe move towards, property management and, even put in some kind of agency together so that I can manage people's properties and, rent them out to other foreign people in, UK or whatever. So I hope to move towards that kind of thing in the future, but you've got to start somewhere. And plumbing is something I know. It's something I've done for 13 years. As a background, if you don't know who I am and you don't know what I used to do, I did run a plumbing business back in the UK. It was the best rated in our town, and we had up to 8 of us all together with about 5 vans. So we did really well. It was very stressful running a business like that, but I hope not to be running something towards that kind of magnitude again. I prefer, if possible, to be controlling my own time, and that's what I kind of enjoy, because here in Croatia, that's what I thrive for, a bit more freedom to just enjoy life. That's kind of like my meaning, rather than working flat out 24/7 and then not having any time to enjoy life. I want to fully enjoy, but enjoy doing what I'm doing for a job as well. So I hope to bring all the good things that I've learned and experienced in the UK, where I can provide people with good service, clean service, and turn up when I say I'm going to turn up and do the job to a high standard. So hopefully I can bring that to the people here in Croatia. That business, I'm going to call it That British Plumber. The reason why I'm going to call it That British Plumber is because it's quite a comical name in a way, because, you know, if someone gets a job done, they can say, oh, well, where did you know, who did your job? You could be like, oh, you know, it was that British plumber. And straight away, you know, having the word British in your name, that's, you know, it's going to tell the expats around the area that have come in that, you know, they're dealing with someone who can speak English. And that's kind of what my unique selling point will be, is that I do speak English fluently. So for those who don't necessarily communicate in Croatian or struggle with it and want a bit more familiar, I'll leave it at that, with someone that speaks their own language, it's, you know, it's a great help for some people. And maybe if you've come from different backgrounds, like say you're from England or you're from the States or Canada, maybe, I'm not sure, but probably share similar sort of work ethics that can be translated into the work done for yourselves. So that's kind of like what I'm aiming towards with my business. Obviously, I'll be serving everyone, but I hope to help mainly the expat community with some trustworthy tradesmen. At the moment with my house, it's actually it's nearly complete actually. The whole downstairs is done. The whole upstairs is done. I'll have to show you in another video. But yeah, it's really looking fantastic. And at the moment, it's the middle of December now, and we decided to get the facade done, which is basically insulating the outside of the house with 100 mil of insulation, and then they render it. So that's kind of being done in the process now. But it's very windy where I am here, and it's a little bit of a struggle, along with a lot of rain these days. So that hasn't helped. But hopefully it's a sunny day today, so hopefully we will, the better weather will come soon enough. I've been quite worried because, you know, you put the polystyrene on, and they put adhesive on it, and if it's raining so much, you kind of wonder whether that's going to get stuck behind it and potentially loosen them off. But it seems to be okay at the moment, so they're cracking on with that, and hopefully it will be done at some point soon. But I'll show you a video of the process of that as well. I will make a note as well when it comes to sort of like making your kind of residencies here. If you come from abroad, make sure all your documents are legalized, because I have brought a birth certificate over from the UK for my newborn, and they won't accept it without an apostille stamp. Now, I should have saw this coming, because this was a big issue when me and Christiana decided to get married here in Croatia. The legal part anyway, they wanted sort of apostille stamps on everything. It was an absolute nightmare, to be honest, to get all the paperwork they needed. It was always one more piece of paperwork, or you needed to get it legalized, or you needed to get translated. And translation services are quite expensive. Obviously, if it's just English Croatian, you could probably find that at a good price. But for where my wife is from, which is Latvia, to get your documents translated from Latvian to Croatian is quite a niche. You know, there's not many people that can translate from those two languages. So it comes with a price tag. Hopefully, like I said, we are approaching the end of the tunnel, where I may not need to worry about that in the near future, but I'm hoping that these little bits and bobs get sorted now. Yeah, that was it for this episode, really. I just wanted to kind of like have a bit of a welcome back, just kind of have a bit of a chat about what's going on, what's been going on. When it comes to UK, I've decided that I want to do my next episode basically purely on why I chose to live here in Croatia, because I haven't really fully introduced myself on this channel, or my family really. We kind of just went straight on to the whole renovation thing, but I need to kind of like fill you guys in and why I chose to move to Croatia. And a bit about my background. So I'd love to sort of share that with you guys on the next episode. So I'll put that together and let you guys know. I'd like to say as well, thank you everyone that's been, you know, watching my channel religiously on a weekly basis. It's been really nice to see some of the same names pop up all the time with comments. It means a lot. Thank you guys for watching. I will try and improve my content as we go along. Another thing is I'd like to sort of, you know, gear this channel not just towards the DIY side of things, but complete life in Croatia. You know, like I said, I was discussing all the problems I had, but I also want to share, going forward, things that I'm doing with the villagers, something random like going olive picking or something. I just want to share all these kind of little different of experiences that I have here in Croatia with you all, and I look forward to having some great content like that. So, yep, thanks again everyone for watching. Take care and see you in the next episode. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share.